Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Talk with OP series episode number 4. So 2 weeks ago I had asked you guys to ask some interesting questions so that I'll shoot for this video. I didn't get time. From past 2-3 weeks I was busy with a lot of things. So since today I'm a little bit free, so I thought let me shoot this video. So let's start with the questions. First question is asked by Amruta. I have a question, not a question, just want to know one thing. Do you think loyalty is natural or something people force themselves to do? Like a person stays in a relationship for more than a year and suddenly they cheat. If they had to cheat, why did they stay together? Or all of a sudden the loyalty will disappear or in ghost mode? Loyalty is a big question in this particular generation. I ask this question because for me, loyalty matters a lot, whether it is in friendship or in a relationship. When you take the decision with your emotions, your heart, or when you take the decisions with the help of your brain, always choose the brain. No matter what, choose loyalty every single day in your life. You know, when two people or two individuals are in a relationship, usually what happens, at sometimes feelings might change, attraction might get fluctuated, but what should remain constant is that loyalty and love for each other. Usually people won't cheat all of a sudden. Sometimes some small issues, some unmet needs because of boredom, sometimes vibes do not match, lack of communication, silence will increase every single day. Sometimes just to come out of that one relationship, some people just dive into the other relationship just for the rebound thing, which is very wrong. Just because they can't stay alone, they fall into a relationship with somebody else. Not only bring trauma to themselves, they also traumatize the other person. See, loyalty will never suddenly disappear. You will see subtle signs initially. Sometimes the respect might get decreased. Sometimes putting efforts might get stopped. And sometimes boundaries are crossed. They start abusing each other. I do certain things which might affect the mental health of the other person. Sometimes attractions also shift. The person needs to be very clear with the limits that he has to be in. And talking about the loyalty in this generation, as you said loyalty is a question in this generation. That's very true. In social media, there is a lot of options, a lot of dating apps, a lot of social media things are happening all around. What I believe is when two people or two individuals, when they're in relationship, there should be some mutual consent, and also there should be good amount of respect and love towards each other, and also they have to be very comfortable with each other. Once the discomfort increases, a lot of other issues might happen. A lot of people start hiding the things from their partner or their friend. Sometimes the attention that you would be getting, you won't be getting at that particular point of time. When the individuals really want to stay together and they have to be loyal towards each other, three things are very important. One is patience, one is communication, and the other one is sacrifice. And most important thing that I need to convey through this particular message is, do not ever beg for love. The love that is begged or requested or cried, and when you keep on begging too much for the love, so it's not going to work that way. Some things should happen effortlessly and naturally, and if they're not happening naturally, that's high time you understand certain things and try to heal yourself, try to move on. And as you already said, loyalty is a big question in this generation, and finding a loyal partner is also very difficult. And I believe in destiny's plans. Right time, whenever good things are going to happen, they might happen. Just do not waste your time in unnecessary things that are not even required right now. Focus on yourself, focus on building yourself, focus on loving yourself, and focus on completely how to make yourself feel that love. Focus on your career, focus on your parents, focus on your family, and then focus on the people who actually show interest and for whom you really matter. Try to enjoy your own company and try to travel alone, try to go alone. Just find happiness within yourself. When you find happiness within yourself, the whole world seems happy. Next question is asked by my friend Shreyas. Which one to choose, dream city or a dream package? Okay, let's divide this into two categories. Dream package. So when you have the dream package, you can just get whatever things that you've really planned since your childhood, or you can just purchase whatever the things you want. You'll have the faster financial growth. You can do a lot of savings and investments. But having said that, while earning a lot of money, your social life will be reduced because you're putting a lot of efforts and a lot of time on the work that you're doing. And also, talking about the dream city, when you have a better city that you really love staying there and working over there, you'll have a better lifestyle and better networking. You'll also have a lot of personal growth and happiness. You'll have a great quality of life. And one more thing at this point of time I would like to say is, age is very fragile, and in your younger days you'll have a lot of zeal, enthusiasm, and that confidence to put your 100%. Salary might be changing every 1 or 2 years, but time really flies faster. And at the long term, what really matters is experience, networking, good social life, and exposure to a lot of great things in early stages of life. Money builds comfort, and right environment builds the life. That's what I believe. Next question is asked by my friend Toshak. भाई गैस की प्रॉब्लम पे वीडियो बना देना यूट्यूब पे. The Middle East war that is happening in between Iran and Israel is creating a lot of fuel crisis, reduced fuel exports. Because of the war that is happening between Israel and Iran, 7 to 10% of global oil supply is cut. And there's a route through which this oil and gas transport, Strait of Hormuz. 20% of world's oil and gas transport takes place through this, and this connects between Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman. And war has really swallowed the shipments. This particular oil crisis is even worse than what it had happened in 1973 actually. The prices of oil is now $100 per barrel, and the prices are increasing dramatically. 40% of the energy sites have got damaged because of this war, and a lot of refineries, pipelines, and LNG plants have really got damaged. And even if they recover, it will take a lot of months to actually recover. So currently this year it's going to be very tough in terms of oil and gas actually. And because of this, obviously the prices have got increased. Gas is used in all the industries, especially in India, like in transportation, in fertilizer industry, and also even in manufacturing industry as well. So it's high time we need to shift to solar, EVs, wind energy systems. It's not only affecting the Middle East areas, it's affecting the entire world economy, especially our Asian continent. We need to really shift as quick as possible to solar and wind energy, even hydroelectric energy as well. I'm going to speak about the very serious issue, that is air quality index of Mumbai, how it is so bad, and how it's very important to bring the solutions to this particular air quality index issue. So as we all know, particulate matter that is emerged out of vehicles, construction sites, and a lot of things all around. Because of that, air quality index of Mumbai has drastically gone really terrible. The air quality of index is between 0 to 50, it's good. 51 to 100, it's moderate. 100 to 200, it's poor. 201 plus, it's really unhealthy, and it's unfit. As we all know, staying in polluted cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, and all big cities, because of due to rapid growth of urbanization, to heavy transportation and everything, construction activities that is happening all around, because of that, pollution has drastically increased, and we need to be very careful with the air quality index. When there is particulate matter, which is PM 2.5 of the intensity 56 to 93 micrograms per meter cube, when there is presence of particulate matter 10, PM 10, which is 60 to 93 micrograms per meter cube, that will cause lung issues and breathing issues. Most of the people in Mumbai, we are all facing throat irritation, eye burning sensation, breathing discomfort. Usually the air quality of Mumbai is around 80 to 100. Sometimes in the worst case scenarios, it goes beyond 200. Occasionally it happens, and it had happened in Navi Mumbai very recently. So the only way to come out of this issue is use the mask and reduce morning walks, and drink as much as water as possible, stay hydrated. Next question is asked by my friend Omkar. If you want to learn 3 to 4 or n number of topics, how would you prioritize? What would yield more value to career, financial, and professional growth? Digging deep inside one topic depth-wise, or have equal depth of knowledge or equal breadth of knowledge in all the 3 to 4 or n number of topics? What do you think is better? Okay, Omkar, to answer this particular question, I have one point of view. Initially, in the early stages of your career growth, breadth really matters. How much vast knowledge you have on all the topics really matters. Over a period of time, once you gain a lot of experience, mid to long-term career point of view, depth creates a lot of value and a lot of money. And having deep knowledge in one particular topic, you're valued more. You solve complex problems, and there's also high pay, and you'll have a great career stability. You'll also build strong identity, and there are also cons for it. You'll have less flexibility, and you'll not be interested to work on the topics which are beyond your specialization. And once the specialization or the topic or the field that you're working on is outdated, it's very difficult to learn the new things and move on with the new things. And when you have a broad breadth-wise knowledge, or you have multiple knowledge, there is high tendency of you being adaptable easily, connect to different ideologies and thoughts, work on diverse roles on different domains. For example, if you have a great engineering knowledge and data analysis knowledge along with your software skills, you can do great wonders. Pros of having multiple knowledge in different topics: is you'll be extremely flexible enough to move in whichever domain the higher management puts you in, and you'll have a lot of career opportunities, and it's very good for the leadership roles. One depth knowledge skill with 3 to 4 additional skills or supporting skills. When you have a general knowledge about all the topics or the different domains of your particular area, you'll have a lot of great career opportunities. If you're specialized in one particular domain, you'll have a lot of money and a lot of respect. So these days what companies look for is, companies look for problem solvers, people who have great deep knowledge in any one particular topic, people who have surface level knowledge or multiple knowledge in different topics. They are just task doers, they just finished a task which is being assigned to them. When you have in-depth knowledge of the things that you already know, and if you're interested in those particular things, market will really pay you very high. But if you have multiple knowledge of different things, you can explore a lot of opportunities, a lot of different things. If you can be very flexible, and you can generally jump to higher managerial roles. There are certain things which people do a lot of mistakes initially, is they have shallow knowledge, so many topics with shallow knowledge, they'll not have expertise, no clarity, there's no career growth. So it's very important to have one particular skill set in which you have a deep knowledge, and dig deep into that, and also you'll have multitask with 2 to 3 additional supporting skill sets, so that it will impact your career to a greater height. So I hope this video was informative and it was interesting. So if you have liked this video, please do like, comment, share and subscribe, and also press the bell icon to never miss any updates. Until we meet for the next time, this is your Omprakash signing off. Take care, bye bye, have a nice time.